For this next video, we're going to talk about the minimum edge distance from the center of the hole to the edge of the part. Now, this one is 1 inch. It's just putting it flat out in the middle of the part, so that's fine. We can leave that alone. The size of the hole we're going to leave alone. All the length, width, and height we're going to leave alone. So for right now, I'm just going to hide a bunch of these measurements and hide this one as well, because the only one I'm worried about is this distance. The distance from the center of the hole to the edge of the part is called minimum edge distance. So I'd like you to Google that and try and find out, why do we apply minimum edge distance. I'm going to show you how to set the minimum edge distance by going into the hole. When I double click the hole, these measurements come back. What I'm going to do is try and grab this one and see if I can't move it out. Just kind of pull it out here. Just so you have it here as reference. So that is a 1/2 inch to center. But the minimum edge distance would be controlled by the diameter size. So I'm going to double click that and type in the diameter size, which is 3 divided by 8 times 1.5. So it's going to do 3 divided by 8 first. Take that 0.375 and multiply it times 1.5. And I'm going to hit plus 0.05. And the reason why I do that is it gives me some tolerance. So if the shot misses, I want to move it far enough inside to where the shot, even if they miss by 30 thou, I'm still going to have plenty of edge distance. Select OK. And that is the distance from the first hole, or from the edge to the center of this hole. Notice that the measurement automatically changed for me. If it didn't, it's because your preferences aren't set up correctly per my demo. So you have to find that measurement update and make sure it's on automatic update. Alright, so that's the minimum distance. Had that hole been left at a 1/2 inch, it's too close. And what happens if you get the hole too close to the edge, it's going to tear. Think of it as something like putting up a poster or hanging something. If you put a pin into a paper and you're too close to the edge, eventually it's just going to tear off. So same kind of thing here. We don't want our hole so close to the edge that it actually creates a stress or fractures right here between the edge of the hole to the edge of the part. So what was the formula to minimum edge distance? I want you to create a picture in a Word document and explain minimum edge distance and why we apply minimum edge distance. Again, I'll double click this hole. I took the diameter, whatever that diameter is, and I multiplied it times 1.5. And then I added the tolerance of plus 0.05 to make sure that the shop won't invade this area here from the edge of the hole to the edge of the part. Alright, you can look it up. There's a series of formulas that depend on the hole size, the material, and the thickness of the material. But for this example, I'm just going to use a very common one, which is 1.5 times the diameter plus the tolerance.